Persona 5X has come out global fairly recently, and while I am not at all a fan of making Persona 5 into a gacha, I've said my thoughts about it before. I even actually have a video about the gacha not performing super well in the West. While I do have my issues with the game itself, because I think that if you're gonna be playing Persona 5X, just go play Persona 5 Royal. I do think that the character designs, from what I've seen, don't look half bad at all. In fact, I would argue that most of the ones that I've seen here and there have been pretty baller. Now, I don't know how involved Atlus is with this, but I do genuinely feel like some of their character designers are on the ball. And I want to see if the character units for Persona 5X are very, very well put together or not. And if they are well put together, I want to fucking poke around in there a little bit and see why. Basically, I just want to see how much wasted potential is there to be putting these units in this gacha? Because you guys have known, like, full disclaimer, I'm not a fan of the game. I don't like gachas, I don't particularly enjoy the gamba, and I love Persona 5, so for me, the gacha was like, why? Why is this necessary? But I do like character design, so we're gonna look at them.
Ah! I'm pissed, damn it!
We begin with Wonder, also known as Wannabe Joker. I don't like it, but not because it's a bad design, it's too plain for an MC. Usually your main character for anything should stand out a little bit at least. I think in gachas a lot of the times, devs seem to think that your MC should be the most boring character in your roster, so you pull for the 5 stars. But when it comes to the general rules of character design, your main character should be your key element. You design based around them, you know? So I think that this outfit is a bit too plain for a main character, and it's also very, very obviously Joker's silhouette up to a point. If you look at Joker, who I think is in here, he has main character swag. He looks like a generic unit, and for your main character, that's not a good thing. Is the design bad? No, not even a little bit. It's actually a solid design for an NPC. I do genuinely wish that there was something here that would make him look a little bit more distinct. I will give this to Genshin Impact, despite the fact that I don't really play it anymore. Ether has a really solid design, so does Lamine. They're memorable. This is the 3D model for Wonder. He looks better in 3D, which is weird. Normally with Atlus, I prefer the splash art, but this just kind of reinforces what I said, that he doesn't have main character potential. This is really plain. Oh, also, the 3D models do not have masks. So the masks are only in the splash art. I don't know why, but they don't. But yeah, Wonder's design is way too simple. He needs something. He needs pizzazz. He's missing a spark. Besides coat, he doesn't really have a theme. I don't know what he is. When you look at Joker, and we're gonna compare because he's gonna come up at some point, I think he's in this. Joker looks like a thief. Joker looks like a phantom thief, like a very glamorous, like, we're gonna plan a heist and we're gonna steal things and we're gonna be like super cool while we do it. This one's more just giving trench coat with outside thong. His face is very beautiful and his hair is super cute, but the clothes themselves don't really give Phantom Thief, do they? All right, now let's see the persona. All of the Persona 5 personas are based off literary figures. I don't know if that's the case in Persona 5X. While it's not a bad persona design, it's also a little bit plain. It could use a lot more oomph. Very, very basic. Like, it's solid for a persona, but not for an MC's persona. Like, again, we're gonna see our scene in a minute, and that one has presence. While it's a good basic persona, not something I would give an MC. Like, it's a very, very androgynous design, which I really like. It makes it kind of like ambiguous in a way. The big coat is really cool. It's missing a little something that makes it pop more, though. Like, personas are normally a weird mix between, like, robot and monster. And this one's looking very human. And I want to see the all-out attacks, which are also in here, just to see if it gives the character any flair. It's literally Joker's. I'm sorry. I don't feel like they tried too hard for the MC for this game, which makes me sad. As a concept, there's like a wealth of things you can do with the Phantom Thieves, but this is literally just Jokers with a lot less flair. I don't know if I like the owl. Like, on the one hand, it has a lot more design than Mona, but on the other hand, Mona's simplicity was what made him so great. This is a lot more humanoid than Mona. Like, Mona looked really silly. Mona was like genuinely dead ass like a cat in a costume, and like A lot of people don't like Mona for good reason. He's a very, like, fucking,
Spare coochie lady on?
weird character, you could say. But I don't know if I like the owl. Like, the premise of the owl mascot is cute, but this just feels like a toddler in a costume. I will say that color scheme is solid, and the construction of the outfit is very solid as well. It's very cute. It definitely fits. I just don't know if I like the proportions. The proportions are too human. For the character that's supposed to be like a mascot like Mona, I was expecting more cartoony proportions. Okay, the 3D model looks better, but it still looks like a kid in a costume. It doesn't feel like a mascot character for Persona. Like, he has a cookie run build. The hoodie's really adorable. I really like the goggles. I like the red on the black, and I like the little yellow accents. Like, is it giving, like, Phantom Thief? Not really, no. But at the same time, it's not a bad one. It's cute. But it also might be that he's fully dressed. The only thing Mona had was the mask and the bandana, and that's it. The owl is fully dressed. So maybe fully dressing the mascot character was not the way to go, but I do like the hoodie. Oh, right, he doesn't have arms. He doesn't, it's wings. I'm seeing a lot of themes here. Chibi Gundam? As I've said before, Personas are usually some mix between monster and robot. This one's more on the robot side. Rob Boy. I like the wings, and I like the headpiece for it, and there's definitely stuff about the design that I like, but I don't know if it fits Persona. Rob Boy, it's Rob Roy. No, too late, it's Rob Boy forever. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I'm getting a lot of themes here, so I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if I like this chat, if I'm entirely honest. So far, we're 2 characters in, and so far what I would say about the designs at this point is mediocre, so hopefully it picks up. Yeah, this feels like it belongs in another franchise, if that makes sense. The name is Rob Roy. I made a typo. Oh, I thought you put that on purpose! Yeah, this leans a little bit more to the mechanical side of things, definitely. Not my favorite, not terrible, though. Did Atlas make these designs, or did the Chinese developer make them? I have no clue, actually. I do like that.
Hey, jackass, pick up the phone.
It's giving Birdly. Here we have our first girly pop, and I would say one of the first designs that I actually do like quite a bit. This is Arai, codename Closer. I love this outfit because it's giving like fantasy Kill Bill almost, you know? It does resemble Chie. It does have that vibe of Chie's persona, you're right. But I really like her outfit because it's like it's similar to Anne's, which was a very bright pop of color. Like, this is not an outfit you can use for stealth, but silhouette-wise, it's a great one. It plays with shapes really, really well. It plays with really strong colors and contrast. The silhouette is very nice. The weapon is very fun. The mask is actually completely contrasting to the color of the outfit. I love the sneakers. I love the gloves. I like how sporty it is, but it definitely still feels like a Phantom Thief. Like, if we had like a girl MC and this was her outfit, I would have definitely approved it, you know? It's a very nice outfit, really cohesive, very well put together. I mean, it's super cute. In 3D, what I like is that we can see the silhouette play with the shorts, with like that little romper that she's wearing. In the 2D one, you don't really see how the shorts flare outwards because of the way that she's posed. But in the 3D one, you do, and it almost makes it seem like a little dress. And I noticed that, like, despite the fact that the outfit is almost entirely in yellow, we do have a difference in lightness and within the tights and the actual romper. The romper is a darker shade of yellow than the tights, so that is a nice little thing that lets your eyes rest, because yellow is a very, very bright color. Yellow is one of those colors that's similar to red. If you're gonna use it as an all-over color for an outfit, it's a statement. So it's best to like use it sparingly, but I do like that they went all out with the yellow in this, and they gave me like a lighter shade of yellow, so as my eye travels down on the character, I can rest on the lighter shade. Her face is adorable. I like her hair. It does remind me of Chie with like less of a mushroom head. Oh, and the hoodie also has lighter yellow on it too. And of course, we're following the Atlas tradition of no one has tits, mama. I think that she's an athlete, and it shows that it's someone that's an athlete, but the outfit might not completely like carry that over. It does have racing stripes though, so there is like a good placement of elements here. I would say that. I want to see what her persona looks like, because this is a very strong look for a playable character. There we go! That's what I was talking. Okay, this is a persona. So with Persona, the fun thing about them is kind of seeing like how they take a concept for a normal character or like a normal figure or a monster, and they just kind of like make it way more exaggerated and intense. This one's definitely giving Persona. It's like tall and lanky. It has like weird facial features. It has a very, very strong play on shapes, like that super giant thing that's like a weird halfway hoodie. It looks like a monster. Hi! That's like the best way for me to describe what a persona normally looks like. It has to be like an almost absurd character design that's not quite human, not quite a monster, but definitely bombastic, you know? I love that the cape is tied to her feet. I really like the pop of colors here. She has a completely inverted design to Closer. Closer is mainly yellow with black accents, and the persona is mainly black with yellow accents, so like one color wins out over the other. But we've also added, instead of a red main accent that she has in her mask, we've added blue. So they have designs that contrast together nicely, but they also match. I really like this. It's kind of giving some form of pirate, I think. Like, I see an anchor on the coat, and there's like nautical knots all over the boots and the back of her sweater. The spikes resemble shark teeth. In fact, very, very cleverly made, the hood resembles a shark's jaw. And oh wait, no, it is a shark. That's the shark's eye. Okay, if you look at this persona, that's really, really clever. Okay, now we're talking. This looks like a shark with its mouth open. And I think it's like a goblin shark specifically. Beautiful persona design for this one. The cape is so big it doesn't even fit in the viewer. Adorable. Comic Sans. I've always liked the splash screens for the all-out attacks because they always show off some character's personality. Then this one I can tell that she's an athlete. So this one is giving me way more personality than the MC already. Which tells me that this is going to be one of those gachas where the MC is an afterthought when it comes to design, and everyone else is going to get, like, the star treatment. So let's keep going. Then we have Wave. Add a Wojak of your choice. First of all, the design is fire. But Soy! Soy! Why is your codename Soy? To be fair, he's a chef. Of course he is. I am loving the spectral cowboy vibes. So much. In fact, that shirt reminds me of, like, Riku's when he was, like, geebed by Amsim in like the first Kingdom Hearts game. Phenomenal use of hues of blue with like bright red accents. The hat is awesome. The shape play is amazing. The thing I like so far about all of these, and I hope that this trend continues, is that all of these outfits have been really cohesive. Really cohesive. Like, I don't see any random holes anywhere. These all look like they can be easily constructed if need be. Some of them might be complicated, but you can still make them. I love the scarf, love the hat, the axe is amazing. God, the weird fucking belt bottoms, the giant belt. There's a lot of really good character design elements here. MC aside, we're starting off strong. This is actually a design that's very top heavy, but we're giving the pants more flare on the bottom to balance it out, because that hat does a lot of work. The hat is funny because the hat has a silhouette that basically directs your eye downwards. What the fucking devs wanted us to look at with this bitch was his abs. They didn't want you to look at his face. That hat is an arrow that points right at the dick. Silhouette work is pretty good in this one too. I love the light blue gloves, and the red lining of the scarf is also a great touch as well. I would say it's still giving spectral cowboy. I really like the construction of the top. It's like skin tight. It kind of reminds me of Futaba's, that she has like a bodysuit and then pants underneath it. So far, I'm just really digging the vibe, you know? He likes soy sauce. They discussed using the Japanese word and settled on using the English word. So they were gonna name him Soy in Japanese, and then they just decided to go Soy in fucking English. They didn't know the name, the meme. They don't. Like, to be fair, sarcasm and like that type of humor is kind of stuff that like flies over Japanese people's heads, so it makes sense. All right, let's see the persona. Ooh, the noose. Oh, wow. This is what I mean when I say that a persona has to be like an absurd fucking thing that's kind of like mixed with a JoJo stand. First of all, that noose in bright blue is an amazing touch. We have like the outlaw cowboy getup, the massive gun, the fucking coat with no sleeves, gigantic collar. It's like, if Venom was dressed as a cowboy, this is what I would picture. And I love that. Gigantic Dorito body, almost cartoon proportions. But the cool thing to know is that this design is near monochrome. If it wasn't for that fucking noose. And again, much like with the previous persona, the color design is inverted on the MC. I think on Soy, his stronger color, despite the fact that there's less of it, is blue. And Mandarin has a stronger black, but the accent pops so much that it doesn't matter. So like, this is definitely telling me what the deal of this character is. The villain in a Western mixed with a JoJo stand, and I'm obsessed. Oh, that's so good! All right, okay, this is wasted potential. Why are you in this gacha? Oh, I love him! Would you like some more soy? Those boots are fucking amazing. The color scheme is so clean. Her mask is very simple. One thing I have noticed with these is that their masks are very simple, which is funny, right? Because for me, the masks were such a like strong element of Persona 5, but some of the Phantom Thieves did have more simple masks than others. So this is Yuki, and this one is giving Phantom of the Rock Opera, rather, mixed with a knight. The vest is amazing, the blouse is really cute, gloves are very sweet looking too. The hair is like the perfect type of haircut for an outfit like this, I would say, because like if you had longer hair, it might take away from like the drama and conflama of the collar. So I like this a lot. I want to see the model though, because I feel like the splash art isn't letting me see the outfit in its entirety because I can't see the front. Okay, so this is a bit of asymmetry that I don't normally love. However, the boots save it. If the boots were not completely symmetrical, I would not love this vibe. I do like the way that the outfit looks as a unit though. It's super dramatic. And actually, I want to spin her a little bit. I want to see if she only has the half of her collar up. Okay. So the asymmetry in this is completely saved and balanced by the fact that the collar on her right, our left, is up, and the pant leg on her left leg, our right, is up. So there's an asymmetrical element in different sides of the character, and that balances itself together because everything else is completely symmetrical. So far, I think that this is actually a very, very clean look. The color scheme for the 3D model is a little bit more muted than the one in the splash art, but I don't really mind it. It's like a very minor thing. There is asymmetry here, but it's asymmetry that's decently well balanced so far. I don't know if we're gonna have gacha design power creep later, but so far, this is pretty good. I would say this is a very, very solid unit. Absolutely stunning. A very nice body. We actually have tits on this one. And oh, there's cutouts on the knees of the boots and on the backs of the shoes as well. So everything is balanced, right? As all things should be. I do think that if you're gonna use asymmetry, have it serve a purpose or be an accent. Don't let it be distracting. I think this is one of the cases where it's not super distracting. I like what they're doing with this quite a bit. And if the persona for this is not a bombshell, I'm gonna be very surprised because this is giving a lot of sex appeal. Oh, that's so cool! Oh. Okay, like so far, with the exception of like the MC and the owl, all of the personas have been fire. This could be a metaphor. This could be an archetype easily. The spindly legs, the fucking like split color scheme. Again, inverted. There's more purple than black in Yuki's main Phantom Thief outfit, and Styx, which great name, is mainly black and with some purple and gold accents. It's stunning. Holy shit. Like, where are her organs? Super absurd, super extreme. Wow. This is really good. This is a robot persona that fits Persona's aesthetic, if that makes sense. That's more fantasy, more mystical, more absurd one. I think this one might be my favorite. This one and Shark. Oh, that's beautiful. So it's like a full-on, like, back of the dress here with the purple accent. That's stunning. Like the chains that go around both arms. And again, a good use of asymmetry here with the colors because the shapes are the same, but there's some asymmetry in the legs, and it's mainly the colors. It plays together beautifully. The main thing I like is that they're tied to the color schemes for the actual persona users, but they're usually inverted. It's a really nice touch. Oh, that's so dramatic. I love it. Her face is stunning. The only thing I couldn't pinpoint for her was like what her deal as a character was, but I think that more the important theme here is the Phantom Thieves theme, not so much the character's theme. It's giving actress. I like it quite a bit. I'm hoping that there's an equal amount of... Ooh! Yeah, that's clean. Oh my god. I was like, I'm hoping that there's an equal amount of sausage to like pussy, but you know what? I'll take it. I really like this outfit. The flowing silver hair, the way that she's posed, like the splash art has great composition as well. Like this one has such a neat sense of flow. The hair flows into the back of the coat, which flows into the other tail of the coat, which flows down into the legs. It reads so well. It's so clean. The blue accent is absolutely stunning, although that mask would hide none of your identity. But it's gorgeous. It's giving like, what was it? Like military? I love the shorts, I love the boots, but the coat for me is the centerpiece. The blue lining with the big gold buttons and the beautiful mask. And her name is Mont. I'm gonna call her Mommy. Snow-coated? Very snow-coated, yes. In this case, it actually not really matter too much since it's not actually her. She's one of the Gacha spirits, not an actual phantom thief. Oh, that's a thing. Okay. Okay, so this is an example as to why sometimes the 2D looks better than 3D. 2D had an amazing composition and sense of flow, and while 3D looks very cute, it falls a bit flat in comparison, especially with the coat, because we lost a lot of that sense of flow. The design is still baller and the outfit construction is still phenomenal, but it is very funny that like the fucking 2D image gave such a strong first impression. This is awful in comparison. Chat! I was like, I'm not saying anything, I'm trying to be nice, the flow is gone. There is no flow anymore, but like, part of that is 2D composition can really help with that shit, you know? The mask was doing a lot, but like the outfit itself is still good. It still has really good construction. Her coat seems shorter too. They had to shorten her a little bit, I'm assuming. Yeah, the coat in the splash art would have probably reached the ground, and it doesn't in this one. Her hair is also much shorter. Now, yeah, now it's fallen a little bit flat on its face. It's still very pretty though. Like, it's a breath of fresh air compared to a lot of gacha designs that you see nowadays that are just so busy, so over embellished, and that are so distracting and tiring to the eye. So far, my eyes have not gotten tired yet, which I like. But Atlas has always done stuff like this really, really, really well. All right, let's see the persona. Oh, that's really cool though. This one feels more playful. I love the hat, and I love her face. Color scheme for this is great. Again, I wasn't expecting it to be inverted, and it did not disappoint. Mainly blue with white as more of a secondary color. Like there's blue everywhere in this. Very, very top heavy persona design. The skates are really cool. It almost looks like she has like an ice furnace on her hips in a way. A lot of really cool silver elements as well. A really nice cape. There's a lot of flow to the persona as well. This is Trepsicore. That's a muse. That's actually, I believe... Oh, dance. Yes, dance and chorus. Yes, thank you. A very fitting name for a character that looks so graceful, I would say. It looks like a very extreme ice skater, you know? Like figure skating on steroids. That's gorgeous. With all the ice sparkling everywhere and the very long flowy cape and like gigantic feather that comes out of her hat. Yeah, definitely a very strong persona. But yeah, I will say that the character looks better in 2D than in 3D, but the persona does not disappoint. That's gorgeous. Yeah, this is a figure skater. Adorable. Like, I think that the mask does a lot of work here, but this one definitely gave figure skater from the onset, which makes sense, right? That mask does not hide her identity in the slightest, so we failed there, but everything else is clean. Yes. Yes! Penis. This is giving MC, Maria! Bitch. Oh, mama. Oh, that is strong. The fucking hard accent with the gloves, the fucking breeches, the coattails, the coat, the fucking bow tie, the amazing mask. Why is this motherfucker not the MC? He's beautiful! This is like if we dropped Joker in the 18th century. Oh god, the gloves. I'm obsessed. I love gloves in strong colors, especially on outfits that have like barely any color. Like black and white, bright blue gloves, like mama. Oh, that slaps! Literally, that cooked so hard. It's a fucking 5-star meal. It is. I'm sorry. This is an absolute gourmet feast for the eyes. And it's a man. You guys know how tired I am of all gachas just being all fucking women? Like, there's a point where there's just too much pussy, all right? Like, I want B-ness, and I've been granted B-ness. And boy, does this B-ness look nice. Also, beautiful work on the composition for this as well. The sword leads down to the hand, leads down to the coattails, leads down to feet. These read so well. Please don't disappoint me, 3D. Please don't give me sad kazoo noises, 3D. Let me see if I'm gonna have to sing it. Yeah! I love you! Why is there not a femme MC that I can work with? So you can bone her. I can just, you know what? The MC is so fucking androgynous. I can just like flip the genders and no one would notice. I'm sorry, but it's serving.
Mothman.
What's his personality? And if his personality is anything less than I will literally like get up and leave right now. True. Noble. Okay, so and his name is Fleuret. Yeah, no, bitch. I like this one quite a bit. And this one looks just as good in in 3D as in 2D. Let me see the full turnaround though, because I was confusing his coattails for a sword for a second. Oh, and his hair is super cute too. Like, he has whore mouth. Chat, the whore mouth has entered the building. He's so beautiful, and that blue is such a strong shade, Jesus Christ. I'm so happy seeing boyos in, as a fashion nerd, and as someone who enjoys, like, seeing clothes that are tailored to fit someone's body perfectly, this coat is a fucking snack. I'm sorry, I've been gagged. Also, like, it feels like if I grabbed, like, the back of that diamond and tore really, really hard, the whole coat would come off, and I'm kind of into that. A hole in the back, but it's a hole in the back that shows an accent color. It's not a hole that's there for no reason. It is a hole that's there to complement the color scheme that already exists. There is purpose in this design. Give me the healthiest persona you have. Now, that is so cool. This one's so cool that the color scheme is not inverted. This color scheme is like entirely fucking different, but it still fits with what he's wearing because it's all primary colors. He looks like an MC. This could give our scene a run for its fucking money. The heels got higher. Slut. Oh my god, the Riddle body. You know what this looks like? This looks like a very fashion-forward, fantabulous gay cock. Not that type. And like, can we talk about how strong this silhouette is, chat? You would never in a million years confuse this character for anything else because the silhouette is so striking, you would know who it is immediately. And that's character design. That's good character design. It's a strong silhouette, a very strong concept, a great play on shapes and silhouette, exaggeration to the absurd. It's a textbook example of a good persona. This guy is the MC for me. The other dude doesn't exist. You will become a woman MC that I can use if I want to draw boyos, okay? Like, that's slutty waste. Look at it! The finest whore in the establishment is this fucker. Like, I want to see if they can keep this type of strength up throughout. Because a problem with gachas in general, MiHoYo's not just guilty of this, just MiHoYo's the most apparent one, is that design creep happens, chat. Power creep isn't just in the stats and in the meta, it also happens in design because each new unit has to be more bombastic than the next. And with Persona 5, what I'm seeing is we're sticking to our themes and we are actually using them to our advantage. Like, so we have the theme of a noble and we're going with the theme of a noble. That's stunning. And like, oh, and the hat has like a bird cage on it as well. Thematically a bird, a noble bird. And it's so easy to spot too. Oh, I don't want to play this because I'd rather play Persona 5, but these character designs are very strong. You guys know how I feel about the gacha, but like, these are very good. I'm not gonna lie, chat. These are incredibly good. This isn't even a 5-star? Equality in my gacha? This looks like it belongs in a mainline Persona game. And that's the point. That's what they should go for with this game. Serve me an entire meal! Oh! He ate. And you guys have to understand this about me. I love Atlas. A great chunk of inspiration for my personal art style has been Atlas. So I'm happy with these. Okay! Another one that could have been an MC, I think, definitely. This is a very strong look. Very high contrast. The mask is awesome. Shoulder pad almost looks like a pauldron. Beautiful. Coat is very nice. Shoes are bombastic. Am I wrong to assume that the legs of these pants are meant to resemble folded up book pages? I like this a lot. This is very strong. Very, very strong character design. Loser. Oh, you guys don't like this one, huh? He's a weeb, by the way. Like, he literally thinks he's the main character. That's hilarious. Let's see it in 3D, though. He looks like a loser in 3D. Oh, God. Chunibiyo? A little bit? Yeah. No. Okay, I love it when the personality shines through on the 3D model because I would never have been able to tell that this dude was like a giant weeb loser, but like seeing his expression and the way that he carries himself, yeah! The dangly things on the front of his coat, the ties look like bookmarks, the pant legs look like folded up pages. Does he read a lot of manga? The orange accent is stunning. Accents can be a very, very strong for a character design because it's a pop of color that draws the eye somewhere. And my eye is getting drawn to several different places on this character, mainly his face. That's what you want. It's a very strong one, I would say. Oh my god, he's doing the vector slouch. And he's orange. Angle and magnitude! He's giving my mom cuts my hair with a bull energy. It's a simple outfit, but it gets the job done, I would say. A little bit birdly coated, yes. Like, there's nothing wrong with him, he's just really annoying. Alright, let's see the persona. Gag! Oh, that's amazing. A clerical nightmare. A fiery priest will throw books at you. Again, heavy on the orange instead of heavy on the black and white. Really, really nice. Gaster holes in the hands, holy shit. The chains are really cool. The headpiece for me is the centerpiece of this entire design. It's very, very strong clockwork cleric. Love the coat, love the orange, love the face as well. It almost looks like a helmet. These character designs are incredibly well put together for a gacha, I will say. Like, considering the fact that a lot of the UIs are very Hoyo inspired for this game, if you don't believe me, look at my video. So I was kind of afraid when I was approached, because a lot of people asked me to look at these initially, that we were going to go to the Hoyo school of character design. But I am happy, very happy to see that we're still in the Atlas school of character design. Like, we've stayed true to our roots. But like, so far so good. When we get to the 5 stars, I hope they're not insane messes of complexity. But so far, so good. MC crying in a corner right now. He should be crying. The mask is gorgeous. Exorcisms that... Oh my god, he is priest-coded. You guys are right. Oh, she's so cute! This is like if we decided to give Haru pants and like lean stronger on the pink of her color scheme. The blades almost look like scissors. That's so cute. I wonder if she's a seamstress. Boots and little baby shoes. With like hip armor pieces. God, on God, that's so precious. That's the girl who got subway slammed. Oh my god, she survived! So this is what they should have done with Shiho. They should have just added her to the team. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful design. Again, composition for the splash screens has been phenomenal. I love her face, and this is a really great shade of pink for this with that particular shade of purple. The little armor elements in the outfit give it like a nice little fantasy flair without bulking her up too much. Very feminine, very cute. God, the Tuli always looks better because they're so well composed. From the front, the hat looks a little bit silly, but the outfit construction is still really, really solid. She almost resembles, the cape almost looks like fins. It looks like a fish. The armor is not popping as much in the 3D model, sadly. It was popping out a lot more in the 2D render. I like the ruffles and I like the gloves. Definitely like the color scheme for this one. Like purple with pink is a solid strat. I did not even notice she had twin tails in the splash art. Face is very Haru-coded in the sense that like she's very round. I think that this one specifically needs the mask. It brings our outfit together. This one does need the mask. Like, let's ignore the fact that the masks aren't on these because it's just how the character viewer works. But I do think that this one benefits from the mask immensely. I do agree with you. The back of the outfit is a harness. It looks like some sort of fish or butterfly. I do really like the construction of her cape. She's one of the romanceable characters, and she's a very obvious crush on the MC. Every gacha girl is always going to have a crush on the MC. That's universal. I really love the thigh-high parts of her boots. Very nice, very elegant. But she looks almost like fairy-coated, too. You look like you would get subway slammed. Beautiful. Stunning. Okay, yeah. This is peak persona design. That's amazing. It looks like a harp. I don't know what I like about this. Whether it's like, it almost looks eldritch. You can see the spine and the hip bones on the back. She is fish coated. This is a mermaid. I love that you can tell what their deal is from the onset. This feels like her power would be like the psychic one. It reminds me of Haru's, right? Of like Haru's persona as attacks. They had like this color scheme specifically. It looks very psychedelic, like psychedelic fish harp. It's so cool. The giant bracelets with portals that look like mirroring water. The like spindly fingers. Like it does genuinely look like a very cool eldritch fish. Beautiful design. So you'll notice that this one has another inverted color scheme. Moko has a pink top-heavy design, and Prosimna has a very pink bottom-heavy design. And the silhouettes for both characters match really, really well because the shapes in Moko's cape match the persona. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful. Like, the shapes look like scales, the bracelets look like water, everything looks like fins. It's a fish. The fact that the persona is a harp is also a great touch.
隙を見せた以上逃しはしないわ。みんなのおかげだね。
Shoot for the moon. The mask is a necessity for this one, absolutely. More boys. All different body types. He's giving fuckboy, twink fuckboy. Like, I swear I'm not being mean, but like the pussy's probably phenomenal and he knows it. Also, the vibe for this outfit is super fun. He is a fuckboy. We gave up on the codename so fast, but this is still like fantasy, but this is a little bit more modern adjacent for Persona. Not at all a bad look. There's some key elements with Phantom Thieves that you don't want to get rid of in Persona 5, which is the masks and the gloves. Always. What kind of fucking thief steals something barehanded? Black, gold, and teal is a hell of a good color scheme. That hair color matches pretty fucking well as well. It's a nice shade of green. He's giving that look, mama. It's that look of like, yeah, I know I'm hot shit. What about it? Weapon is also amazing. Really, really clean design overall. Some fun bits of asymmetry here and there, but nothing too distracting, I would say. He's a stuntman. He looks like one. Oh yeah, no, he thinks he's the hottest shit on the planet. Again, the splash art looks better! But I'm not gonna fault the game for that. This happens with even normal Atlas games, by the way. This happened to me with Metaphor. I will say though, I like the outfit. It's a pretty strong fit, very superhero, very fun. His hairstyle has so far been like the most anime out of all of them, I feel, because he has like green hair and he has like a lot of like wispy hair bits here and there. A very energetic color scheme, despite the fact that it's mostly black, so I do like that. His face is really cute. He looks like a fuckboy. Very nice color scheme on the face and hair as well. It doesn't take away from the very bright colors of his Phantom Thief outfit. There's still like a nice difference. Like, it doesn't wash him out, if that makes sense. Nice little bahonki there. Really cool boots. I think that his whole vibe was superhero, like Kamen Rider type of vibe, which I really like. Oh! He just gave you the look! Ooh, the back of the cape is really cool, too.
I am the president.
Ooh. Oh, that is clean. Wow. It's like, oh, the sword looks like a shark. Like, very, very strong elements for design for this one. Very nice use of line work to draw the eye towards different body shapes. Really good contrast. Very strong color scheme. Very nice, like, accenting the actual character's color scheme as well. Very bright where it needs to be, but muted in other places. The weapon is super strong as well. This silhouette actually has a lot of power behind it. This is a very, like, this is aura farming stance, if that makes sense. Nice bit of asymmetry there that complements the design. Because up until now, it's been all straight lines that the eye can follow fairly easy, but there's an element of chaos there that kind of breaks it up a little bit, that makes it more interesting to look at. And it looks like his, part of the persona's, like, sleeves are, like, alive. They're meant to, like, almost look like character faces. That's really dope. And that little, like, those little, like, leaves is a nice little element of chaos there to, like, break up the monotony, you know? Not that it's a boring design, but, like, they're all straight lines that are very, very easy to follow, so that kind of throws you off a little bit and keeps you interested. You can use elements like this, you can make things like this busy, just, like, use them with caution and know where to put them. Now let's look at that all-out attack. Oh! Again, another t-shirt phrase. This does look like a Sentai character. Look at how he's posing, baby. The mask is super cool. That poor Mothman in the background, though. I can tell which one that was. Ooh. It's giving Wukong. Mischief Maker, Mystic Monkey, kind of, or Fox. I don't know what, like, the animal theme is, but this is a very, very good look. First 5-star, by the way. This is gorgeous. Stunning, stunning girl. Every element in this is just so fun and playful. It's giving cheeky, you know, like kind of bratty almost. The twin tail braids, the really, really cool mask. Nice bright red contrast to like an otherwise very like muted outfit. Polearm weapon is super cool too. Gloves are amazing, like real nice little red accents here and there. Foofy bits from her scarf and the foofy bit on her weapon. This is a very good design for a 5-star. Like, the thing I like is that all of them so far have actually fit into like a very cohesive unit. Nothing feels like, oh, this character's better than this character, except the MC. And you know what? This one actually looks just as good in 3D because we preserved most of the silhouette. The pants are doing a lot of work here and like accentuating her hips. I really, really like the red on her little jacket. The boots are super cool as well. This one's very playful. I would say that playfulness is the main element for Rin. Very adorable, super like uwu face. Like she seems like a vaguely threatening uwu.
The beast is demonic in nature. Very icky, no good.
Oh, okay. The dangling element off the back of her coat is tied to her headpiece. Very interesting. It also has like a really nice pop of color to the back of her head that like draws the eye all the way down. It makes the outfit so easy to read. My eye can travel from her hair to her feet in like a straight line. You can also go along the outside outline of the character, which also has nice flow, but the fact that you can just use the back of her hair to like get a nice solid read on the outfit with one glance is a very, very good thing. This is a very, very solid sense of flow. And I think it's mesh. I think the outfit is mesh. It's not like, oh, it's transparent. See, this is one of those things, right, that like, it's showing skin in a way that's more subtle. It just feels like a cool design element that happens to match with the character's aesthetic. Let's see that persona. Amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. Mystic as fuck. Feels like a Chinese god. It's like so inhuman and monstrous, but super cool. Great use of color, great use of contrast, great use of accents. The construction and composition for this is absolutely stunning. Strong shoulder blades, the hair that like loops around and ties back to the front, the skirt piece, so easy to read. Like, I believe it's like, what, like an incense holder and a lantern that she's holding? Kind of reminds me of some like Chinese opera costumes. I think that was the vibe, but I really love this silhouette for this. It looks genuinely like inhuman in the best way possible. That's such a strong profile too. There's a lot of embellishment in this, like there's a lot of little details in this, but they flow in such a nice way. So while there is a lot of embellishment in this, it's done in muted colors, it's done in lines that have a really nice sense of flow. It's done in ways that, like, it's easy to look at. I'm not getting confused or overwhelmed. I can very easily read this design. And that gives me time to go back in at a second glance to appreciate those little details instead of feeling overwhelmed by them. Super cute. Oh wow, yeah, I was right to say that it was very, very playful. The mask is adorable. The mask really does tie the outfit together, I would say. She's super fun. The Mothman abuse needs to stop. Never! Oh, how cute. Riddle. This one's definitely super playful as well, but you know what? This one's giving super cutesy. She feels younger than the rest of the cast, I would say. Probably because of her face looks younger, her head is bigger. She's a bit shorter. She has really, really big eyes. The pink accents on her outfit make her look so fucking cute. It's giving minor, that is literally a minor.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Were they doing that on purpose? She's like 10, but really sorry. She feels like she's like 10 years old. I think that like the posing and proportions make her feel much younger than the rest of the cast so far. It's such an adorable composition too. The gloves match her eyes and the boots as well. Oh yeah, baby. Now let me see. I will put a test to you, Atlas, right now. Okay, we have little girl character. Is there going to be any little boys? Because Atlas has had little boy characters before. See, Persona 3. I want to see variety in character ages and genders, because so far, a lot of gachas nowadays are like mainly women, which gets kind of boring after a while. I've seen a decent amount of men. Now we have our first like child unit. And whenever gachas do children, it's always little girl and... Do I need to say it? We all know why. So I want to see if Persona 5 Phantom X actually gives me character variety. She's super cute though. Oh, that's so cute! Oh my god, it's pink! Oh, she's so precious! Another fun type of personas that they do sometimes is just like big clunky thing. You don't see them as often as the humanoid ones, but they're always fun to look at. Robot friend definitely helps with the steampunk vibes of her entire outfit. It's a certified thing. It's a pink thing. It has buck teeth. Oh my god, it does! It reminds me of the Concord robot though, but this one has better design. This feels like a machine that you would take into a mine with you to like dig up rocks and shit. Like it has more character, I think, way more personality. And again, in completely inverted color scheme. Mostly pink as opposed to mostly orange and brown. It is funny though because it has like a similar vibe to Cattle's persona, but this one doesn't quite feel like a Gundam. This is more like a silly robot thing, which matches this character pretty well, I would say. What a cutie! I am curious. I am on a t-shirt. Overall, though, I do think that, like, for the first child unit, it's a pretty solid one. It has a very cutesy design, very simple one. Nothing too, insane. A lot of the times when I only see, like, little girl units in gachas, I immediately raise my eyebrows. So far with this one, I haven't yet. But, like, here's the thing, though, right? This game has not been very sexualized. I think it only really weirds me out when there's, like, a slight sexualized tone to a game. Or, like, a very shippy one. And this one just feels kind of super cute. It just feels fun, you know? It just feels like a Persona game. I need a drink. Hold on. Gamer Subs break! This is your daily reminder to go get some Gamer Subs using code KINKIMATION for 10% off. Just got a new merch drop. It's fucking adorable. And if not, get yourself some flavors, baby! Ugh, my throat. Jesus. He's an older man. He looks like an older man. He looks pimp-tastic. When your weapon is a pimp cane, like, you're not here to fuck around, chat! We don't have a story for the guy. He should get one. He feels like a 5-star, by the way. 4-star. Really? He looks like a 5-star!
Why is he a pimp?
Don't ask questions you aren't prepared to handle the answer to.
His mama. Ooh. Leonardo DiCaprio hair with that mask and, like, the fucking pimp fur cape and the pimp cane on the hat, pinstripe trousers, and red gloves. Ugh. Oh, this doesn't feel like a 4-star. I've been consistently impressed by all of the designs, except for, like, 2 of them in this game, that they all feel like they could be 5 stars. But let's see if the 3D one gets ruined. Oh, I spoke too soon. Maybe it needs the mask. Or rather, take the hat off.
It's a nice hat.
I do genuinely like his vibe, though, because the outfit itself is, like, it's so slut-tastic, chat. Like, that guy corset that goes down into the fucking trousers with, like, that cool purple accent and the buckles of the shoes and, like, the fucking cape. Like, oh, that's so pretty. That is stunning. Okay. His body type seems different. It's more or less the same. It's just because of the way that he's posed. It's because the way that the cape is drawn in the 2D render things makes him have wider shoulders, so that's why. Composition is something you can do in 2D that's a little bit harder to do in 3D. His face is very pretty. I do like the hat, but I think that I might want to see him more with the mask than anything else. Very, very cool. He's a beanpole, though. He looked kind of like way more buff in his 2D render. Posed by have his crotch thrusting out towards the main camera. That's very common, actually. They do that with guys. Like, they give him a bit of a slouch because it makes him look kind of sexy. He has a man bun in his civilian look. He has a man bun in this, too. You just can't see it with the hat on. Let's see the persona, though. Oh, it looks like a bottle of poison! Oh, that's so cool! It's giving, like, plague doctor, potioneer, alchemist. Like, bottle of poison wrapped in bandages with, like, that really, really cool color scheme. And, like, the red, super strong red accent on the front. Like, holy shit, that's so cool. It's literally like a specter of ink coming out of the bottle. I also really like how bright the color scheme is. Oh, it's much better with the mask! Like, some of these outfits, I'm kind of sad that we can't see them with the mask on because of how the character viewer works. But this one's definitely one of the ones that needs the mask. I do have a question, though, about, like, the story that I'm very curious about. Like, how does having a group of Phantom Thieves work with this setting? Because this is a lot more people. Like, part of the reason why the Phantom Thieves worked in Persona 5 so well is because it wasn't a big group. It was just, like, what? Like, half a dozen, a gaggle of high schoolers. So, with this many people being involved, is it like a guild? They're not actual people. They're in the metaverse, selves invigorated by the new Velvet Room attendant. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, that kind of took the wind out of my sails. Really? Only the first 4 are actually canon, the rest are cognitive what-ifs. Oh, boo. I love it. A playable Persona character that's not a teenager or an animal. Eh, baby! That's the MILF. How is that a MILF? That is not a MILF. No, that is not a MILF. That's a really cool design, but that is not a MILF. She's 44 Lily. Look at me, chat. Make eye contact with me. Make eye contact with me for a second. Come up to me here. Come on, come here, come here, come here. Come here, just real close. Bullshit. Can we, like, please make people who are older in anime actually look older? No 44-year-old looks like this. I love the hair, though. Like, there's a lot about this to like, I do think so. Maybe the model looks older, but the render does not. Okay, now she looks older. This does look older. Not in her 40s. This looks like 30s at most, but she does look older. Still looks sexy. Still very sexy. Like, 44-year-olds can also be sexy, by the way, but, like, she would have a little bit more wrinkle. Either way, though, as a fucking Phantom Thief, though, the design is really solid. I like how glam rock it is. I love her hair so much. The gloves are really cool, too. Just 2 colors, that's it. You don't need anything else. Black, yellow, nothing else. Very fun hairstyle. Very nice use of repetition with the hearts everywhere. Hearts in the hair, hearts in the shoes. I think there might actually be a heart in her belt as well. The entire outfit looks super, like, glamorous, which I really like. Her Phantom Idol, which is what the cognitive Phantom Thieves are called, is based on her younger self when she was dating her new husband. Modern her is an older and a housewife. Oh, then this is not a 44-year-old woman. This is a younger self. Okay, that makes sense. So she's 44, but not here. Not in this appearance. I don't know how much I like this cognitive idol thing. This cognitive science. I mean, at least like there's like it's a way to make it so there's not like a fucking gigantic band of thieves all over Tokyo, but I don't know if I like it. That's more like it. Okay, that looks like a 40-year-old woman. Yeah, that fits. That fits. It's not relevant to my review though because I'm like reviewing the Phantom Thief self, so this is not 44. I do genuinely love this outfit though. I think it's very fun and very, very glamorous and very like, look at me, which face is gorgeous as well. The black lipstick is a vibe. Bright yellow gloves, very, very fun. I like the fuzzy legging boots. They're always like a really nice fashion accessory. And I didn't notice it, but like her hair is actually done up in like hair wraps, it's not loose strands.
So these are just the MC's fanfic.
Yes! Oh my god! Like, is it the MC's fanfics or like their cognitive projections? I think it's the character's cognitive projections. That would make more sense. I really like her hairstyle because it looks like a heart. Very cool. Can I be gay for like a concept? Gag! So wait, if these are cognitive like projections, and they have persona, does that mean that like this is the persona of the persona? This is a 4-star? No way. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I'm so gay. I don't know what I like best about all of this, but I think it's the face. That is, it's a spotlight. That's so clever. It's literally like a stage light as a woman. That's so cool. It's giving like opera singer vibe. Like it's very clearly like a rock concert spotlight. That is amazing. Also inverted color scheme, similar hairstyle to hers. Very much giving like I am the queen bitch and no one here can say otherwise, which I live for personally. But it's also like very well lit, which makes sense because the persona's a spotlight. All the design elements accentuate the fucking character's waist beautifully. It's a queen. That is so cool. Oh my god. I genuinely love the design for this. It's so cool. There's a really nice contrast between the personas and the persona users. They either completely contrast each other or they complement each other. And this is a case where there's contrast between the user and the persona, but it's still, they still match together. They're still cohesive. It's good character design because they make sense together. It works out. I love her! This is someone that was like completely a party girl when she was like in her 20s. And like she bagged husband and completely settled down, but like deep inside she would still go get drunk at a bar and dance on the table. She's super funny. I really like her. What an amazing character concept, by the way. That's so fucking funny that like her inner self is like still a party girl. Girl power energy! Mine! 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 This dibs for Lily. Mine. She's so cute. And her face is so precious. And her hair is so adorable. And the bodysuit is just so nice and like form-fitting, but framing her body so well. And like the accents and like she has a little fucking glider thingy that I love her. Puppet. Oh, she's the best. Mine. This is like if the puppet from FNAF was a person. Mine. I don't know. Have you guys ever seen a character that like it immediately fucking smacks you in the face like a cartoon fish and you're like, this is mine now? Me. You keep loving the 4 stars. This is a 4-star! No. How is it? She's perfection. How is this a 4-star? Did you choose Futaba on your playthrough? Yeah, I have a type. This is such a good design and like this is a 4-star. No way. Okay, I need to see her like standing up though. The mask is so cute. It looks like a visor, like a diving visor. Ah! Oh, I love her. Oh my god, it looks like a diving suit. She looks like she could be in Soma, actually. Also, the cut of these pants, like, Puppet, don't kill me, but, like, it gives you long gina. Cause, like, the hip bones are, like, a little bit further up. Like, they're about where the fucking round things on her costume are, but, like, the parts of the suspenders of the outfits that are, like, hanging down elongate her torso quite a bit. It looks like she has, like, a much, like, longer groin than she would normally. It's an optical illusion, by the way. Like, Lily, what? It's an optical illusion, it happens, but, like, the vibe is, like, long gina. Yes! I really, really like the vibe for her, though. It's so adorable. It's super fucking cute. And, like, the accents and how well the bodysuit frames her body, and that looks like a diving suit. Look at that face! Oh, it's gorgeous. I like her so much already, and, like, I just fucking saw her. Like, so far, not a single hole. The hair is, like, probably my favorite. That's really, really sweet. I wonder what her persona is gonna look like, though. Is it just me, or has this been, like, a very heavy nautical theme for a lot of the personas and their users so far? It's so cool! It's like a Lapras in human form, almost. God, the color scheme is so solid. This was a Navi also, yeah? Oh my god, it's so... does she ride in there? It looks like an angelfish. That's really, really sweet looking. So, like, she's like Fuka, that, like, she rides on the inside of this. That's so awesome. Also, the water hair is a vibe. That's definitely a choice, which looks fucking baller. I really like this. I like Navis. I have a type. It's a really cool persona, though, because it looks like something that can transport and protect its user, which for a Navi, it makes sense. A lot of these are nautical, but, like, she looks like she's wearing a diving suit, so it makes sense that, like, her persona would be something akin to a submarine. It does look like a deep-sea diving vehicle. And she's not even an important character. Sad. Sad! She's important in my heart. Yeah, swimmer. Ah! Why is the fucking thing says Shadow Dreams? One more triangle. Yeah, just, you know, just so we fucking, like, we take this home. An adorable face with, like, super fat tits is always a combo, chat. Our boy! Let me show you fucking chat MC energy versus virgin gacha protagonist, alright? Let me tell you, when you fucking think of a main character, and especially for a Persona game, my brain defaults to this cocky asshole. Joker has so much swagger, it's not even funny.
What is this gonna be, though?
So, while, what the fuck is even the MC's name? See, I already forgot! So, while the MC for this game has an outfit that doesn't particularly bring Phantom Thief, when you think Phantom Thief, you will almost always think about Joker. It's incredibly stylish, very cocky, confident. He has a similar outfit in the sense that he has a monochromatic look with one strong accent, that being his gloves. But a lot of the work for Joker is in his outfit's constructions. Joker's outfit highlights his figure. It's also incredibly fucking fashionable, very trendy, incredibly stylish. And it really just makes him feel like a thief in the night, like a stylish phantom thief that's gonna, like, run a heist and steal everything right from under your nose when you're least expecting it. Joker has insane MC energy. His mask is also, like, a perfect fit to this outfit. It's sharp, it's jagged, it's pointy, but it's also, like, mischievous. It's, like, very, like... I would say cocky is a good word to describe this character design, because that's what it gives. It's incredibly confident, incredibly cocky. He's like big dick energy, and he will take all of your bitches. He will date 5 girls at once and only get in trouble when they all find out.
Take my chocolate, please, before I crush it.
So yes, very strong contrast, very strong silhouette, very strong outfit construction. And all in all, I think that Joker had a really strong purpose as a Phantom Thief because he was the Phantom Thief. That's because if your main character has a concept as strong as this one, everyone around Joker falls into place because he has such a strong thief aesthetic. So let's see his 3D model. We already know what he looks like, so I don't really have a ton to say about his outfit because, like, it's iconic. Again, look at him. Look at the construction of his outfit, please, and tell me that, like, it doesn't have, like, fucking mad MC energy. And this is without the mask, by the way. This is just like his coat and his pants. It's just incredibly stylish. Joker is a character that doesn't particularly need a lot of... God, he's so pretty. I miss drawing this butt fuck. I should do another Persona 5 comic at some point in my fucking life. Joker is actually one of those characters that I can draw with my eyes closed at this point because I've drawn him so much. I have drawn this man fucking in, like, about 20 different ways. And over, like, 5 years. We're still with it. I don't have a ton to say about the outfit. It's iconic. We already know. Let's see the persona so I can also tell you guys the difference. Big dick MC energy. I'm sorry. The persona for the MC... What the fuck is his name? Wonder's persona, it's good, but it's not striking. Arsene, it's such a strong design for a persona because the shapes are phenomenal. He looks super inhuman, incredibly monstery. Amazing use of color, completely fucking inverse color scheme to the MC. And it matches his incredibly cocky and confident attitude. The face is also horrifying in the best way. I really love it. Wonder's persona was definitely lacking punch. And this one is very punchy. Very, very punchy. Baby boy. Look at that punch. Like, just look at that punch. Like, Joker's eyes are actually, like, dark gray, but they make them red and stuff like this because it just contrasts so much nicer with the gloves. So, like, this is the classic all-out attack speed. This is Joker's, the one that you see the most in-game. The cocky grin, it just sells it. Like, Joker is that character that, like, day-to-day, he's pretty unassuming because he wants to be unassuming. He's trying to stay out of trouble. But you can tell that, like, his actual personality is dipshit.
Well, I'm a dad.
Okay.
And we love it.
For real?
Oh, the boy! The thing I like about Persona 5 The Phantom X is that the Persona 5 cast, chat, does not feel out of place here. They match the aesthetic completely. More like the Phantom 5X's cast passed the vibe check for Persona 5. He has the steel pipe. He's always had the steel pipe. The skull mask is super fucking cool. Mostly black outfit, because this one's our planned design for stealth, but yellow gloves. Super fucking fun. Codename Ryuji, codename Skull, Ride or Die bestie, amazing. Ryuji has an incredibly fun outfit because it's like all leather motorcycle suit almost with like a really, really high collar and the scarf. But like the fun is in the contrast for Ryuji. I think that like the gloves and like the red scarf adds a lot of personality for him. The mask is an absolute necessity for his look though, because without it he just looks hella silly. Ryuji has like teeny tiny baby eyebrows and like a very fierce face. He also dyes his hair, fun fact. Ryuji's hair is not blonde, he has a black hair like most Japanese people. But I think that like the blonde fits. Also, neat little detail on Ryuji's outfit that you can't see in the splash art is that the back of his jacket looks like a spine. Because his persona, Captain Kid, which we're gonna see in a second, is like kind of like a ghost skull pirate. He dyed his hair to make Anne feel less alone. Oh baby, they're a really, really good match. The Persona 5 cast has a very near and dear place in my heart. They were some of the first characters that I ever worked with. And one of like the first video games that I played that wasn't a Nintendo thing. So they mean a lot to me. I would say that I'm very attached to these fucking idiots. All right, let's see his persona. Captain Kid, which was Ryuji's persona. It's insane how hard this design goes, even all these years later. The ship, the fucking skeleton, the giant swords framing the face, the ripped up coat, the high contrast. It's like he's riding a destroyed ghost ship that kind of looks like a bullet bill almost. It goes insanely hard, even like almost a decade later. And it's so fucking cool. It still holds up. Ryuji's persona has just like such a strong presence. It's incredibly fun. Baby boy! Ride or die, baby.
Over to you, Mothman.
Oh, Skull, you're pathetic.
Oh, this fucking thing. For all the faults that Mona has, and a lot of people don't like this cat for a myriad of reasons, which are very justifiable, this is good mascot design. My issue with the owl is that the owl was fully dressed and had the proportions of like an actual human child. Mona has the proportions of a cartoon cat, and he's wearing a belt and a bandana and a mask, and that is it. Dick out, cat balls in the I Mona's a character that like you either love him or you hate him. I I don't like how Mona did a lot of things in Persona 5 without spoiling the game. I think that he was a very, very immature character and a very insecure character, but his design is really baller. It's very iconic. Like, I'm sorry, I can't think of Persona 5 without thinking of this stupid thing. It's impossible. Look at this fucking idiot! It's built like a fucking sack of potatoes with giant eyes. Mona is on.
Don't run away!
I thought for the longest time that Morgana was a lady cat and that it was like gay simping for On, because the voice sounds like a woman's. And fun fact, the voice actress for Mona is the same as Sothis from Fire Emblem Three Houses.
I see. Too many swordsmen, are there?
So I assumed until the game fucking pointed otherwise that Mona was a girl. In the club event, Morgana and Lufo don't like each other. Of course they don't. It's the battle for the mascot. He's very puntable though. Super cute. Yeah, look at that. Like, look at the fucking difference, please. Like, Zoro, which is Mona's persona, it goes fucking hard as shit. I'm sorry. Like, Zoro goes incredibly hard. Amazing play with shapes. Super strong silhouette. Very fun outfit. Amazing readability, and it's tied to his concept so well, which is like the masked thief, like the masked vigilante, which is, you know, Zoro. Which is why I think that when it comes to mascot characters for Persona, Mona stays winning for me. Smug motherfucker. They gave him a chair and a cigar, for fuck's sake. Mona, look at him. He's always had this. I just completely forgot that they did this aura farming. What a silly little guy. You get triangle because you deserve it, because like you're everything queen. Anne is a phenomenally designed character because she is a character who is a bombshell, a stunner, incredibly beautiful woman, and she knows it. And part of the thing that makes Anne such a great character is that, like, Anne uses her sex appeal to the best of her ability as both a fighter and IRL. But here's the thing with Anne, she doesn't want to just be known for that, right? So, like, a big part of her character arc is breaking out of that, like, bimbo stereotype that everyone else puts her in, and so she can become, like, the uber woman. I think that the design strikes a lot of confidence. It's bright fucking red, which is, again, I've mentioned before, not an easy color to use unless you have a character that's really bombastic, and Anne fits that bill. Let's see the 3D model real quick. She doesn't like her outfit at first, it grows on her. I do really like the entirety of her outfit because, like, it's like sexy cat lady and she owns it, you know? At first she doesn't like it, but then it grows on her as the game goes on. Super fucking form-fitting, very, very sexy. That's kind of like their whole vibe is just being sexy, but, like, she's covered from head to toe, and she's still an incredibly appealing character. And she also has, like, a boob window, but it's a very classy one. Like, it actually makes the silhouette of the outfit function fairly well. But yeah, the cool thing about her outfit is that it's incredibly eye-catching. This is not subtle, not even a little bit, and it kind of, like, speaks to, like, Anne's personality. She's pretty outspoken. So the parallels between, like, what the character looks like and what they act like kind of show in the Phantom Thief outfits. This is your inner self. So let's see the persona. Anne's persona is Carmen. Look at that bombshell, a femme fatale. Carmen is such a great persona design. Carmen is an absurd character, right? Like, she's a pink-skinned leopardess that's, like, fucking yanking around two men by the throat. The thing about Carmen that's really fun, though, is that it's, like, a way more flamboyant design to what Anne actually has physically. So she has, like, a big flamenco skirt, and it's very patterned, and it's very loud, big flowers, thorns, like, a way more, like, out there mask. And you can also tell that, like, this is meant to play off on the fact that Anne has a pretty, like, loud personality, but she just has to get through a layer of insecurity. I can talk a little bit more in depth about the Persona 5 characters, because I've played the game, like, twice now. But I will say that the design for Carmen is super fun because of how absurd it is, and how flamboyant and fun and, like, chaotic the silhouette is. This is a character that has an intentionally chaotic silhouette, and it works really, really well. It's chaotic, but it also has a decent sense of flow, I would say. Like, she has a dude by the balls, for fuck's sake. You can't see it, but in the Persona 5 artwork, she's stepping on the other guy. Super fucking cute girly pop! OMG! We are so awesome! Yeah, Anne is Valley Girl coded, by the way. She fits that stereotype to a T. Anne is one of those characters that like annoy the shit out of me with Atlas though when it comes to like working with her, because the game describes her as having fat bags, but the character model does not have fat bags. But then you see the 2D animations in Persona and she does have fat bags, so it's like, which one is it? So I think I'm gonna leave it at this for now, but I had a lot of fun with this so far. So far they've cooked. I do genuinely love the designs for a lot of the characters in this game. MC was a bit mid, the owl not my favorite, but everyone else I've greatly enjoyed looking at. I'm definitely interested to see what else this gacha has to offer in terms of character design. And so far, like, my judgment is leaning towards this is a bit of a wasted potential. So many of these could have been used to make like a Persona 6. I don't know why they didn't do it. Anyway, do you like it? Why? Why not? Do you like the characters? Why? Why not? Just let me know. I like hearing it.
Question to be asked, where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter, I post masquerade, hiding